Lesson number 12. We have another set of principles of joining. Okay, principles of joining. Number 1, we have at the beginning and end of words, the comma S is used before and after FVK, gay, and then the left S before and after PBRL. So, sabi, si comma S natin, yung S natin na ganito, yung S na ganyan, ang gagamitin natin yan kapag ang sinundan niyang letters, okay, si F, V, K, and then gay. Okay? So, gagamitin natin tong comma S kapag ang mga kasunod niyang letters or bago yung letter na yon is F, V, K, G. Okay? Yung mga parang kaparehas niya lang po ng curve, di ba? Si F, ganito. Ganito yung F natin, tapos ganito yung V natin. Okay? Tapos si K natin, ganito. Tapos si G, ganito. Okay? Kasi mas madali natin siya masusulat. Sabi, example natin kay comma S. Okay? Si comma S. We have saves. S-A-V-S. Diba? So, S-A-V-S. Ayun, nakikita nyo? Ito si A. Ayan, tapos ito yung V natin. Tapos, may S tayo. So, ganyan gagamit natin si comma S. Hindi si left S, no? Hindi si left S. Okay? Hindi po left S ang gagamitin. Okay, so next natin na sample, si 6. Yan. S-E-K-S. Okay. Comma S po ang ginagamit. S-E-K-S. Okay, that is 6. While naman po, gagamitin natin si left S, yung pagganitong S, kapag naman sinusundan or bago ang letter na P, B, R, then L. Okay? Diba ang P natin, pag ganito, ganito ang B, and then ganito ang R, ganito ang L. Okay? So, si left S ang gagamitin kapag yan ang mga kasunod niya na letters. Before or after ng letters na yan. So, sample natin. Kay left S, we have SIPS. Okay? S-E-P-S. S-E-P-S. Okay? That is SIPS. So, another example kay left S, series. S-E-R-E-S. Okay? S-E-R-E-S. Again, S-E-R-E-S. Okay? So, kasi nandun yung R natin. Okay? So, gagamitin natin is si left S. Okay? Again and again, at the beginning and end of words, the comma S, ito yung comma S natin, gagamitin before and after F, V, K, G. Okay? While ang ating left S, yung left S natin is ginagamit before and after P, B, R, L. Okay? So, next principle tayo, number 2. The comma S, okay, again, the comma S is used before, okay, before letters T, B, N, M, then O. Okay? Pero, kapag after naman, pag after ng mga letters na to, after nyan, ang ginagamit natin is si left S. Okay? So, again. So, before, ang gagamitin natin dito is si comma S. Before ng letters na T, D, N, M, then O. Then, after ng letters na to, ang gagamitin is si left S. Okay? So, sample. Sample natin si stones. We have S-T-O-N-S. Okay? So, before si letter T, we have comma S. Okay? Tapos, after niya, after ni letter N, we have left S. Okay? S-T-O-N-S. S-T-O-N-S. Okay, another si solos. Solos. Okay, S-U-L-O-S. S-O-L-O-S. So, before ni O, we have comma S. Then, after ni O, we have left S. Okay po. So, next principle, number 3. Ito naman. The comma S is used before and after ish, J, and then J. Okay? So, kapag daw ish, J, and then J, ang gagamitin lang natin is si comma S. Before and then after. Okay? Before and after ng mga to, comma S lang gagamitin. Sample. Sessions. Sessions, hindi S ang pronunciation, kundi ish. Okay? So, we have S-E-ish, S. S-E-ish, S. Okay, next, reaches. Okay, we have R-E-ish, it. Okay, R-E-J-S. R-E-J-S. Okay, so comma S ang ginagamit. Another is stages. Stages, J ang pronunciation, hindi gay. Okay, ito, hindi gay pronunciation niya, kundi J. So, S-T-A-J-S. S-T-A-J-S. Stages. Okay, so, the comma S is used before and after ish, J, and J. Okay, and then next, number 4, we have the comma S. Again, the comma S is used in words consisting of S and A, and a circle vowel, or S and it, and A circle vowel. So, sabi, ginagamit natin si comma S kapag meron tayong pabilog na stroke, okay, yung A at yung letter E natin. Also, kapag po ginagamitan natin ng it, okay, yung it, tsaka yung may circle nga po na vowel. So, sample natin si say. Comma S, A, comma S, A, comma S, A. Okay, this we have over it es, over it es, over it es. Okay, then sit. A, we have se it, se it, se it. Okay po, so that is comma S. So sabi dito naman ngayon sa number 5, Greg's shorthand is equally legible whether it is written on ruled or unruled paper. Consequently, you need not worry about the exact placement of your outlines on the printed lines in your notebook. The main purpose of the printed lines in your notebook is to keep you from wandering uphill and downhill as you write. However, so that all outlines may be uniformly placed in the shorthand books from which you study, this general rule has been followed. The base of the first consonant of a word is placed on the line of writing. When S comes before a downstroke, however, the downstroke is placed on the line of writing. So, sabi sa una, the base of the first consonant of a word is placed on the line of writing. Like this one, for example, no, we have yung name tsaka si dealer. Pareha yung umpisa nilang letter ay consonant, which is letter N and then letter D. So, dito, nakikita nyo, kung napapansin nyo, may red lines tayo. Yan, imagine nyo, yan po yung line natin kapag sa paper tayo nagsusulat. Yan lang yung space natin na pagsusulatan. So, ang consonant daw, dapat nandoon siya sa base ng line. Yung base na line, yan po yung pinaka, yung ibaba nung pinagsusulatan natin. So, dapat hindi siya sa gitnang part at hindi sa itaas na part magsisimula. Yan kapag po consonant tayo nagsisimula na letters. And then, when S comes before a downstroke, However, the downstroke is placed on the line of writing. Like this for example ulit. Okay, yung red line ulit, yun po yung line natin sa paper. So, tinabi ko lang po dyan si word na name para makita niyo yung difference niya kapag yung sa may, tayo, kay word na safe, kay word na pace, and then kay word na chief. Okay? So, si safe, kung napansin nyo, yung S nasa ibaba. Tapos, nandun na sa line of writing yung sumunod niya na stroke, which is yung letter A. Okay, so dapat si S nasa baba lang po siya, hindi niyo siya iaangat. Di bali na po yung lumagpas siya sa line, kasi yan po yung rule natin. And then, mapapansin niyo din po dyan, si word na pace, okay, si P mataas siya kasi yung susunod niya na stroke, yun na po yung ilalagay natin doon sa may line of writing. Yun naman na yung kapantay nung line natin. Maski po kay chief, yung word na chief, yung chain natin, yung letter chain natin, medyo mataas din siya. And then yung sumunod niya na stroke na pababa, siya din po yun nandoon sa line of writing natin. So yan yung way natin ng pagsusulat kapag sa paper na. Hindi tayo dapat lang ipipili nating pagkasyahin siya doon sa isang space lang po natin. So yan ang rule na dapat nating ipollow kay steno.